will be teaching you how to properly wax a snowboard in just a few short steps. Your first step is to make sure you have all of the right tools and you know what they are used for. You need an iron to melt the wax. This can be any store-bought iron, but the cheaper the better since it may get dirty. Next is the wax. You can use special wax for various temperatures, but to keep it simple, we're just using basic snowboard wax. This is a scraper. A plastic one works best in order to scrape off the wax without damaging the board. And the last tool you need is an abrasive pad. The back of a sponge works great for this. This is used to make sure the board is smooth after the wax is taken off. Let's get started on how to wax your board. First, hold the wax up to the iron. You want it to be on medium heat so that you can melt the wax without burning it. Less is more in this case, so you're not wasteful and it's not hard to scrape off. Drip the wax down the entire board in an S motion, just how Will is doing it, and then run the iron back down to the other side. Once you've covered the board in wax, spread the wax with the iron in a circular motion. Keep the iron moving in this motion until there's a thin and even layer across the board. Wait 15 to 30 minutes for the wax to absorb into the board. Find a friend to wait it out with you. Now that the wax is hardened, take the scraper and scrape from the head of the board to the tail. Use long sweeping strokes to get an even finish. You'll get the most out of your wax if you scrape in the same direction, but you can go in the other direction in areas that are hard to get to. Continue scraping until all of the wax is off the board. Don't be afraid to put some muscle power into the scraping until all of it is finished. Once the wax is all scraped out, use the abrasive pad to get an even finish. Using water is optional, but we like to use it so the board is cleaner and smoother. Move the abrasive pad in a circular motion across the entirety of the board to get the most even finish. Use these motions until the board is smooth and shiny. Finish the waxing job with a towel to dry off the board. You can take a paper towel and run it across the board. Congratulations! You have now learned how to successfully wax your snowboard. Waxing your snowboard is important to reduce the friction between the board and the snow. This will let you go faster and swifter down the mountain. Enjoy your freshly waxed board and enjoy the slopes.